So I started jiu-jitsu when I was kind of 4 years old, so a little kid, and then was keeping training in Poland, but I couldn't find best training quality in Poland, so I had to travel. First of all was I was traveling around Europe to compete, to get some experience with jiu-jitsu. Then was Las Vegas. I went to Robert Drysdale, trained with him. I was training with him like 1 year. Then I wanted to get more, so I started to travel to Brazil. First of all was it was Barbosa gym, then was GF team in Rio de Janeiro, and then Cicero Costa would split up. Cicero and Lando, they split up. So it's how I'm in Brazil, how I'm in brotherhood. If I started to love, my father was training. My father was training, so he pushed me to my first training. So it wasn't my choice. Then I was training and I started to love that. So it's how it is. I think so. It's not yet. It's not still like football, even judo or boxing, but I think so. It's getting better. Like we have a lot of more good guys in jiu-jitsu, so we compete internationally. Yeah, it was 2010. Was blue belt from Braulio Estima. It's like great moment. Like first time you're getting something, so you feel like superhero, and then after some years you see like it was nothing in truth. So. But I remember this time like very nice. So I won Pan Ams in the brown belts. I was runner-up in Worlds in California, and I won Grand Slam in Rio de Janeiro. All of those competitions, like there's like super high level, but I feel like you have to stop thinking how it's difficult. Just clean your mind, go there, do your best, and whatever happens, happens. Like even if you lose, every day is like progress, so it's not really important if I win. I want to be better every single day, so that's the winning for me. No, I'm not fighting for the medals, so even if I lose, I'm winning because I'm better, so that's then my mindset which helping me, I feel. Yeah, for sure, like there is always this feeling, but I feel like if you want to do this full time, you have to face those feelings, so not always is like, not always you have a perfect day. So you have a good days and bad days, and the champions, they are like, they show up every single day, even if they don't want, if they stress, if they feel bad, like they are there and doing their best. So I left Poland in 2012, 13. So first of all it was Las Vegas, Robert Drysdale, and 2015 it started to be Brazil. So I fell in love with the country, with the Brazilian culture, and with jiu-jitsu for sure. This time I was 17. I was super stressful. Like it was like huge thing for me. So not even competition training, like just the trip was huge thing for me. So I remember this as a great time and super stressful time. So I think so. Like in those trips, I grew up. I had to organize for me place to stay, all of those stuffs, far away from my family. So it was like great experience that gave me a lot of strength. I would say that traveling. I would say traveling and organizing my life in this age. Because if you are in your hometown, in your home, like things are easier. When you are with your family, there I was super far away, so I was on my own. So I think so in that time, that was the thing. So in Vegas, I got more confidence to travel by myself, so I wanted something more. I went to Brazil and I fell in love with like super great thing, like training, food, like weather, everything. So at the beginning, I was traveling between Rio and São Paulo, traveling and like training everywhere actually. But then I felt like I need to belong to the team, you know what I mean? I need to belong to some people which we grow together. So I didn't feel anymore like it's good to travel, to go from the gym to the gym. I wanted to get to one place and be like family with those people. It was great. I mean, like always you have a bad days and good days, but like overall it was like great, I feel. Like training, like weather, like all the stuff was like just perfect. I would say like Brazil, it's more Brazilian people, they pushing each other a lot. US people, they are more like with distance, you know what I mean? They train maybe smarter, but in Brazil there is this spirit of the fighting. So I feel it's for me at least it worked better, like staying with those people and getting better every day. So actually, it's my first year on the black belts, and I got black belt from the Leandro Law. So it was like honor for me to get my black belt from one of the best in the world. So it was great. I didn't expect. I went to Poland to see my family, and then I came back to Brazil, and they told me like, get ready, we're going for you're going to get black belt. So I was like, really, like super nice feeling. I didn't expect. It was like great day. So I wish to live this one more time. I could get black belt one more time. Yeah, for sure, I want to training, competing more, and making my name in jiu-jitsu. Wherever I can get a competition. Tomorrow, no, in Saturday is going to be perfect day. So I'll be doing my best there. It was in Rio de Janeiro. Was really good day. I had 4 matches, all with Brazilian guys. So it's not always easy for the gringo to compete in Brazilian tournaments. Sports that are dominated by Brazilian guys, but I won my 3 fights. Then I had final with Igor Silva, which I won by 1 advantage. So it was like close match, but I won. So I mean, like fighting with those guys, those champions, always difficult because I mean, like they always had something good. So if you fight those guys, it's great experience for you because they have a like super good position that you need to face, you need to survive actually, and it's always good experience. Yeah, I'm more guard player, but I'm training with Leandro, which is super good passer. So actually right now I'm both. I feel good in the both. So how is life in Brazil? Like for sure it's a lot of different than in Poland, which is super cold people with super cold people. And Brazil is like, you know what I mean, like super open, like party country, you know what I mean? So it's for sure difference, and I like all of those differences because besides jiu-jitsu, I like to travel basically. So it's nice that I can do both. So you can travel, you can train in the different places, you can train in Brazil, you can compete here in the Los Angeles. So it's always good. I can't say I was training there. I mean, like I went like I was training there like 2 weeks, so it was perfect. Like with Rodolfo, with all those guys, like they gave me super good experience and super good training at this moment. So it was really nice to train with them. But maybe I wouldn't tell details. It's not good for me. It was so hard. Yeah, so hard. Yeah, so I don't remember because it was like 2014, so I don't remember exactly how it went, but what I can say was like super hard. Like his pressure is super heavy on the top, so it's almost impossible to move him, to sweep him, to score points. No, I want to stick with jiu-jitsu and make my name in jiu-jitsu. That's the first thing, and then I will see maybe MMA, maybe my gym. Like I'm still focusing on the competition in jiu-jitsu. So actually I have a life right now in Brazil, so I wanna stay there as long as possible. For sure when I'm competing, like then in the next time, I'm not sure if I'll open my own gym, maybe I'll come back to Europe, but for sure right now Brazil is the place for me. I think so. They are in a different point because I wanna competing and training, so it's great place I feel. But as I said, when I start to think about my own academy or those stuffs, then maybe I will come back to Europe and open my gym and live in Europe. But at this point, at this moment, Brazil is perfect for me. I feel like the Brazilian session is focused on sparring. Like in USA, on Europe, they do a lot of positions, a lot of technique. In Brazil for sure also, but there is a like big, we spar a lot. So I feel like that's the point that you can get in Europe. Like you can't get those sparrings, like this quality of the sparring. So Actually, from Monday till Friday, I have a competition in Brazil. In Poland, it's not like that. They spar less, and I feel like they do more positions, but they spar less, which I feel it's worst. So I prefer this Brazilian way of the training. I want to make my name in the competition, and then I want to open up my gym. So first of all, I'm just focused on the competition. That's my main goal, and then in next 5, 6, 7 years, there will be time for me to become teacher. I feel like it's everything. I mean, it's mindfulness, it's muscles, it's technique, it's how you're reacting in the stress moments, because it's also important, because maybe in your own gym you can do all of those positions, all of those workouts, but then you come on the stage and then you can't repeat those stuff. So I feel like if you want to be champion, you have to be everything. I hope so. I think so. Poland is already really good in Europe, like Switzerland and Poland and Italy, maybe England. So we're getting every time better. We're having like a lot of good purple belts right now, purple brown belts. So every year it's getting better, and I hope on time we'll get like the same with Brazilians or even Americans. Yeah, but everyone is thinking like Jiu-Jitsu Rio de Janeiro, but I think so it's opposite. Like the best Jiu-Jitsu you can get in São Paulo. Like right now, you can't really find good Jiu-Jitsu in Rio de Janeiro. I mean, like high level, like world level, it's in São Paulo. Yeah, I think so. Like Alliance, Brotherhood, Cicero, like all of those best gyms are right now in São Paulo, all of best guys that train in São Paulo. And same thing, competition life in São Paulo. You have every weekend actually you can get some competitions. The bigger, smaller, but every week you can compete. In Rio, it doesn't work like that. So if you want to compete, like you can compete every week. We got we got Grand Slam, we got IBJJF tournaments, we got a lot of those little competitions. So it's big. If you want to compete, like you can compete actually every single week. I feel it's perfect. As I said, I like to move, I like to travel. So it's Rio, London, Abu Dhabi, and Tokyo and Los Angeles. So I feel it's perfect. It's perfect idea. You can compete all over the world. So just more competition like this, I feel. So like this, I feel like it's helping to be more professional, our sport. So I'm super grateful we have this opportunity to compete Grand Slam, to compete World Pro, to compete all of those competitions. So just grateful. So I do every day with sparring, then I do some CrossFit training. So there is a CrossFit, there is time for the conditions. So we're running, we CrossFit, we Jiu-Jitsu, we do positions, like we do actually everything. No, there is nobody. Like I wouldn't like to face. Like I'm doing this for myself, so that's the point for me. Like I don't really care with who I'm going to fight. Yeah, focus on the championship and on myself. So I don't think like about my opponents. I think about myself, what I got. I don't focus what they got. So that's my mindset. Great. I feel great. Like UAE, it's getting involved in Jiu-Jitsu. So they helping a lot us as competitors, Jiu-Jitsu, so it's great thing. I see myself, it's right now because we split up with Cicero, so right now we are brotherhood with under law. So I feel like that's my place, like my family, I feel great there. So I mean, like I don't think about changing. Yeah, I feel like I'm finding their best quality sparring, friendship, and a lot of push from the guys. So it's everything I need. I feel like you have to set your goal, go forward, believe in that, and survive, face those bad days. So and everything will be good. Hey, I am Gerard. Watch Jiu-Jitsu on Abu Dhabi Sport Channel.